Yep.
We mentioned earlier the use of Wikipedia for educational purposes. Wikipedia may be just an envelope. Any encyclopedia that's online and that's freely available to all may be a good thing, but this should not substitute for doing library research. Really edited, carefully edited encyclopedias.
And I think that's one of the things, and it certainly was mentioned in the video there, you know, being able to find information is not the same as being able to evaluate that information and decide on how reliable the source is and curate that information. So, you know, being able to do a Google search is not the same as that, and that's one of the things we need to be so aware of. Any other comments? Okay, zipping through this again then. So these are the important questions, and I think, you know, when we looked at graduate attributes and we looked at the skills that we're trying to develop in our students, they all come up in here. You know, identify the important questions. So what actually is it they're trying to ask? What is it they're actually trying to find out? Find the information and go beyond your first 6 hits off Google. Critically evaluate the usefulness of that information, which is kind of what we were saying there. And then synthesize that information. So bring in information not just from one source, not just from the top 6 hits, not just from the Wikipedia entry, but comparing the Wikipedia entry to your carefully curated and researched. And then actually saying, right, that needs editing, I could actually contribute to that article to make it better. And then communicating the answers to others. So we can obviously use the digital media to share our ideas, whether you're writing blogs, whether you're tweeting, whether you're just having conversations. So I think these sort of digital literacies actually map onto the sort of skills and literacies attributes that we want our students to develop anyway. It's just using technology to do it. It's not a different skill set that we're talking about. So this was a definition. This is from an organisation called JISC, who are kind of a similar organisation to the Higher Education Academy in the UK, but they're very much about using technology and how you use technology in learning and teaching. And they came up with this definition, which I think is quite sort of neat. Because they're thinking about capabilities for living, learning and working in our digital society. But I think now, I don't know how old this is, but now society is digital. I don't think we can get away from that. So I think it's the capabilities that allow you to live in society now, unfortunately or fortunately. So JISC came up with this sort of 7 elements of digital literacy. So they've changed this now, actually. They call them digital capabilities, but I'm not going to go into the semantics with you. I find it difficult enough to work out what the difference is between literacies and capabilities, and I'm sure you're thinking about it in a second language. It's just if I can't explain it, then you don't have a hope. But some of the things that they're talking about, what we should be doing, or what we should be thinking about developing with our students. Media literacy, so of course this is one that we've just been talking about, how to critically read information and then creatively produce and communicate information in a new way. Okay, communicate and collaborate. One of the things we're going to talk about tomorrow is professional development for you guys. You're here in this one institution in Turkey. There's maybe not many other people in Beykent University that are doing academic development. How do you find other people to help you, find other resources? So participating in digital networks for learning and teaching and for research. For your career and identity management, you know, how many of you have a LinkedIn profile? Okay, and how many